A climactic night at Collinwood in 1840. For Valerie has saved Quentin and Desmond from the beheading, and Gerard has been killed. So Quentin and Daphne are free to leave Collinsport and start a new life. And Barnabas, moved by Valerie's willingness to incriminate herself in order to save his two friends, goes to the prison to tell her of his new feelings about her, but discovers that she has been released. And so he hurries back to Collinwood for the most eventful meeting in his life.
Angelique.
Barnabas.
I know now. I know how I feel.
The judges were afraid to hold you, but I am not afraid. Die with... No! Killed you before. When you walled me up, I should have finished you then. Julia! Julia!
She will do you no good now.
Oh, my darling.
I'm dying.
No, no.
Hold me.
Yes. Yes. Angelique. I never knew
What, my darling?
what you did tonight.
That I always loved you.
And I love you. That's why you must live. I love you, Angelique. After all those years, all that happened between us, I can say it now because I know it's true. I love you. Angelique. No. Angelique. You never heard me. You never heard me. I love. We were never to know until it was too late. You killed her. You will not get me. You will pay for this with your life. What's happening? You have escaped me. Where am I? What's happening? Where am I? He's gone. He's in that other time. So this is how it ends. Your beautiful face. How quiet. As if you were asleep. Am I never to see your eyes again? So often they looked at me with love, and I returned nothing but hatred. I was blinded by my fury that my rejection of you caused. And so throughout the years, we battled and fought. And I never guessed that beneath my rage, I felt a love as strong as yours.
Barnabas.
She's dead. Trask killed her before she knew. I loved her, Julia. She is my only love, and I never knew it.
What is it? What's wrong? Barnabas, you've been wounded. What happened?
Trask tried to kill me as he killed Angelique.
Where is he?
He's upstairs in that room. He's in that other time. Julia, without even planning it, I've committed the perfect crime.
Barnabas, here. I want you to sit down and not move at all. I'll be right back. I'll go get my medicine bag.
Where can Letitia be?
Desmond, I have told you 5 times I do not know.
Mother, I have been back for over 2 hours. She was not at Collinwood. I stopped there on my way back from the jail.
I'm sure she'll be back soon.
Oh, darling.
I still can't believe you're free.
It's all over, Mother. Gerard is dead.
Gerard. How could I have been so blind? I thought I was such a good judge of character. But I couldn't see beneath his charm. Well, perhaps it'll make me wiser next time. But he did bring us Letitia.
Mother, what if Letitia tried to do something to herself?
Wouldn't.
Well, how can you be sure? She was terribly upset at the cell this evening. I've got to go out and look for her.
Where?
I don't...
Desmond. Oh, my Desmond.
Now I'm going to show you what a good mother-in-law I'm going to be. I've learned the first rule, when to disappear.
I am dreaming.
Oh, no. I am
Where have you been?
walking
Letitia.
on the beach, looking at the sea,
Crying tears you didn't have to cry.
wondering how I'd be able to make it through tonight and tomorrow and forever. On my way through town, I heard about you and Quentin. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't.
Believe it.
I must have lost my second sight, love. I don't have it, or I'd have known about you, that you were alive. I guess I lost it when I fell in love. Desmond.
We're leaving Collinsport tonight.
We are.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to New York.
I love New York.
We're going to be married there.
Oh, my darling. Is this Desmond Collins?
Barnabas, what happened?
The police accepted my story. Angelique is to be buried in the family mausoleum.
Barnabas, we can't stay here any longer. We must go back to our own time.
How?
I came from 1970 down Quentin's staircase through time. Now we must try to go back up those same stairs. You've done what you came here to do. You'll never know how well you succeeded in changing history until you return to Collinwood. It's 1971 there now, Barnabas. Was the house destroyed? Are Elizabeth and the children dead? Are Quentin and Carolyn mad?
Our time. 1971. Seems almost impossible to believe that we've come from that time to this. Elliot, we can be certain about what our visitors done to us, but I wonder what it has done to Collinwood in 1971.
What are you talking about? Have you gone mad? 1971? Why, it's 130 years from now.
But that is where we have come from, Desmond.
How is that possible?
We came down Quentin's staircase.
Quentin's staircase is a joke.
No, not a joke by any means. Those stairs must be destroyed. Quentin intended to destroy them before he left, but I persuaded him not to.
You and Julia will leave me here.
No.
You must go with us.
Barnabas, all this is beyond me. But if it's Valerie's funeral that is keeping you here, then Letitia and I will stay till tomorrow. My mother will take care of everything.
Well, Barnabas, what if you try to go up the stairs and the conditions are not right?
You'll never be able to tell if they are or not.
We will try.
You certainly know how to shock someone. First you tell me about you, then about those stairs, and finally about the room in the East Wing. The room that Trask went into, and it changed. I don't understand it still. Trask is actually in another band of our time?
Yes. And you must check that room, because if somehow he should escape, he will try to kill you as he did Valerie.
If he escapes, I will settle with him. You can be sure of that.
We're counting on you for a great deal, Desmond.
I will tell no one the secret except Letitia and Quentin.
Well, the time has come for us to begin our journey. Goodbye, Desmond.
Goodbye, Elliot.
Desmond, I hope you and Letitia will be very happy.
Goodbye, Julia. Goodbye.
My cousin, my friend, goodbye.
Goodbye. Barnabas, how will I ever know if you have made it?
You must always think we have.
But what if we find Collinwood destroyed? What if it's the way we left it in 1970? What will we do?
We will have to do the best we can.
Good Lord.
But it's not the way it was before. Collinwood was not destroyed. Barnabas, we have changed everything. We have.
2 hours
almost 2 hours at it. We haven't seen anyone. There isn't a sign of a single person in the whole house.
The refrigerator is filled with food, and that's an encouraging sign.
It still concerns me.
I've completely forgotten how comfortable these clothes are. So hard to believe this. This house is exactly the way it was when I first came here. There's no sign that the ghosts of Gerard and Daphne were ever here.
I wish I could be as confident as you are, Julia, that everything's all right.
Barnabas, Julia. Really, the three of you are impossible. You're very late.
Late? Late for what?
Have you forgotten? The opening of the Historical Center. I wouldn't have come back, but Roger forgot his speech. Now do let's hurry. Elliot, I know that Barnabas and Julia are always preoccupied, but it's not like you to forget something we've been planning for so long.
Sorry, but I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
Are David and Hallie there, Elizabeth?
Yes, of course.
And Quentin and Carolyn?
Where else would they be?
Where indeed?
Oh, here it is. I so like Roger. He hates making speeches. Well, why are you all staring at me so strangely?
It's so nice to see you, Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you. It's really been a warm and cozy winter, hasn't it? So calm and peaceful. I've quite enjoyed it. Well, shall we go? You can drive in with me.
We'd be delighted.
I found the most incredible thing in the West Drayton Society. I'm going to give it to the Historical Society tonight. I found a journal written by an ancestor of mine called Flora Collins. I don't believe I've ever heard her mentioned. And I understand she's written many novels. We must find them and read them.
Should be most interesting.
So the ghosts of Gerard and Daphne never came here.
Well, we changed all their lives by being in 1840.
As well as ours. Think, Julia. Think back to 1840. Those stairways are likely no more. Desmond has probably destroyed them by now.
We'll never forget any of them, Barnabas.
Never.
Where are those three now? Do they manage to get back to their own time?
Desmond? Desmond, I got so worried about you. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Something has come.
Where are you going?
To a room. A room in the East Wing. A room Barnabas told me about. A room where something may be happening now. I'll explain it to you later. Come.
I can't believe it. I just can't. Valerie dead, murdered, and Trask wounded in another band of time? Desmond Collins, you've gone mad.
Wait till you hear the rest.
Well, open it, love. It's empty.
No, don't go in there. It's all true. Parallel time. Help me. Somebody. Please, help me.
He's dead. Julia.
Flora! Oh, no.
Who is he? Have you ever seen him before?
Happened. It finally happened.
But where did he come from? Why was he here?
I don't know, Julia. But it finally happened. What we feared, what we dreaded.
Shh.
Everyone will.
Not if we're clever.
First poor Stella, now this stranger.
Shh. Someone's in the hall.
What will we do?
Stay there. We must get rid of the body, Flora. Now.
Mama! Julia! Mama! Mama, where are you?
Melanie?
Mama, where have you been? We've been hunting for you for hours.
What is it, Melanie?
Has someone come?
Tell us.
It's Papa. He's dying. He's dying.
Then the lottery will happen again before the week is over.